Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the live chat. Still trying to figure out how this chat works. Hey, Dave, how's it going? From Connecticut, USA. That's amazing. Wow. How long have you been a subscriber for? I keep seeing you in the comments, though. Hey, Donner Pass. How's it going? Anthony, I'm gonna assume you're from Hawaii. Yeah? How's the whiskey scene in Connecticut? Huh, Dave? Yeah, so you know what? I just thought I'll go live and just hang and see what happens. Just having a drink. Not sure if you guys tried this, the Ardbeg BOURBON. One of my recent good Ardbegs actually of late. So some of the stuff has been questionable, like the heavy vapors. Not a big fan of that. But I thought the BOURBON was doing well. Yeah. By the way, feel free to ask me anything about the whiskeys behind me. Happy to give you a tour. Happy to give you a tour. Let's see what the chat is like. Hey, sorry didn't see all these messages. Just stumbled on your channel, subscribe this week. Great content, hello from Canada. What's up, Tequila Canuck? How you doing, Tequila Canuck? I love Canada, man. Vancouver is my favorite city. My daughter actually went to UBC, so go Canucks. Who else is there? Yes, Anthony, the BOURBON is fantastic. David, I live in Dubai actually. Yeah, I live in Dubai, UAE. That's hometown. Oh, the Kelpie is your favorite? Yeah, the Kelpie is a good dram. I had it at the festival when I was there. That was really nice. It changed a little when I came here, so I guess it was the weather there. What else? I keep having to turn this live chat on. From the UFO hearing to the Malt activist, yes. The vapors, yeah, I tried the vapors. It's okay. It's not bad. It could have been better. It could have been better, I feel, but I think they missed something there. But the BOURBON for me is quite a funky, fun dram. I quite like this. And David, you should visit Dubai at any point. Whiskey in Arabic. Big hi from Belgium. Whiskey in Arabic. What does that mean? Salam. Kif halak ya akhi? Shakhbarak. What's up, Sydney Butler? Listening to from Texas. Let's go Texas. How's it going in Texas? How's the whiskey scene in Texas? Actually, you know what I'm more interested in really right now is cigars. How's the cigar scene in Texas? Not a Vapors fan, but for the summer I'm enjoying the. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Let me get a super chat on Hideout chat advertisement. Oh, Inverness! Highland Hamish. Habibi Kifak. First whiskey channel that speaks Arabic. No way, that's awesome. I didn't know that. I didn't know there was a whiskey channel in Arabic. That is so cool, man. Well done. Yes. The Arabs like whiskey too, I guess. The non-Muslim Arabs. I'm not about to get cancelled here. Hamish from Inverness, my favorite place in the whole world. Inverness is my favorite place. I go to Scotland every year for the whiskey festival. We drive through Speyside. I love Inverness. I've had some fun times in Inverness. I think I'm an honorary Scot. I think so. I'd like to think so. If you'll have me, that is. If you'll have me. But Whiskey in Arabic, tell me more about your channel. How come I've never heard about it? I should definitely subscribe, and maybe we can do some a collab, you know what I'm saying? I loved visiting Ardbeg, Lagavulin, and Ardbeg. It was a fabulous trip. Christine Camley, yes. I love visiting Isla every year for the Whiskey Festival. It's really, really fun. Especially when it's with a bunch of boys that are your friends, and we all hang out and have the same passion for whiskey, and we go hang out. It's really cool. I enjoy it. We missed it this year though, unfortunately. But Whiskey in Arabic, I will definitely check your channel out, and maybe we can do some work together. So, have you tried any of the Thompson Brothers bottling from? No, I have not. Just an hour north of Inverness. No, Hamish, I have not. I'd love to though. That sounds like something I would like. I would like to get my hands on something like that. So I haven't. So I'd love to. Is this freely available in Inverness, where you're from? Did you meet? Of course, Jackie is one of my favorite people in the whole world. The amount Jackie does for us when we visit is absolutely amazing. I didn't know actually that she was from Inverness. Whenever I meet her, she's very, very busy, and she's doing stuff, and she's running inside and she's running out. But she always takes the time to stop and say hello and be like, "What do you guys want to do?" And I want to tell you a true story about Jackie. This is Jackie Thompson of Ardbeg, who's now the chairperson of the Ardbeg committee after Mickey Heads resigned. So now she's the chairperson. And I'll tell you, this is a real incident. So I'm here at the Ardbeg Distillery. We're a bunch of guys, 4 or 5 of us. We're just chilling, having a good time, just drinking the regular drams. And Jackie comes over and she goes, "How are you boys doing? You boys doing all right?" And we're like, "Yeah, we're doing good, Jackie." And she's like, "Hey, listen, I have a little surprise for you." She goes inside, brings back 4 or 5 glasses with some whiskey in it. And she's like, "This is for you. Tell me, can you guess what it is?" So we drink it. It's sublime. We have no idea. She goes back in, brings out another dram. She says, "Now try this one." Then we have that. She says, "Compare it to the first one." We're like, "Oh my God, they're all amazing." Those were 1975 single cask Ardbegs that she was just going inside and bringing them from the vault and letting us have a taste. I don't even know if I'm supposed to say this, by the way, but that's how generous Jackie Thompson is. That she just handed out glass after glass of single cask Ardbeg just because she knew we were fans and we enjoyed the whiskey, we loved the distillery, we loved the island, and that was her way of saying thank you, I guess. So she's a wonderful person, and I love her. She's great. Nice cigars on my thing. Oh, cool. Sydney. I love my cigars, man. I think I like them more than I like whiskey, to be honest. Because I'm always looking for occasions to sit somewhere and smoke a cigar with somebody, even if there's no whiskey there. So yeah, cigar is a huge part of my daily life. We're part of this really big cigar club called the Ash Holes, which is a cool name if you think about it. So we'll meet up once every few days and light up some sticks and just chill, and it's very informal, it's fun, and I love smoking cigars. Right now it's too hot where I am. It's like 50 degrees Celsius, so I'm gonna guess it's about 125 Fahrenheit for my American friends watching. So yeah, you can't sit and smoke outside. It's absolutely terrible. But cooler months, October, November, December onwards, is very good. So we've got 2-3 months that we have to figure out what to do about cigar smoking. So yeah. But then, sorry, going back to Jackie, and the generosity of, you know, the distilleries. It's not just her. It's honestly, it's almost every other distillery that I've been to. They're, you know, they just welcome you with open arms. They're just really, really grateful and happy for the fact that, you know, we travel miles to come to their home, and then we you know, we show them the respect and love that they and the product that they're making deserve. And I think they really, really like that, and they're not ashamed to show it, and they show it by being generous. And I've had very, very few instances where I've had distilleries not being as generous as the others, but by and large, like 90% of them, they just, you know, they welcome you with open arms, and they're the nicest people on the planet. So yeah, it's always my favorite time of the year. Have you ever tasted the Compass Box Menagerie? It's a gorgeous dram, whiskey and Ardbeg. No, I haven't actually. I'm a huge Compass Box fan. I'm not sure if you can see my bottles down here. I'm a big Compass Box fan. I love everything Compass Box does. I mean, not everything, but by and large, majority of what Compass Box do, I think is absolutely fantastic. I think the last Compass Box I had was a Phenomenology, which was, I think, a cracking dram that. But I think my favorite is the No Name, which I don't know if you know is 75% Ardbeg. So no wonder it's one of my favorites. So yes, 75% of the No Name is Ardbeg, which is quite interesting. Hey Eddie, how you doing? Cheers from Canada. Where in Canada are you from? I'm a big Vancouver fan. Go Canucks. My daughter studied at UBC, so I think that's kind of my hometown. I think, yeah, I love staying in Vancouver. Great place. Hey, you are. Christine Campbell, you are in Vancouver. That is so cool. You're from Toronto? Go Raptors. I'm just taking random names of sports teams that I know. But I was at a steakhouse in Vancouver when they were showing the Canucks game, and I ended up buying a hockey jersey, and watching the game, and then kind of became engrossed with it. And now I'm like, every time I hear somebody's from Vancouver, I go Canucks. I have a lot of family in Toronto though. Mississauga, I have like 2-3 cousins who live in Mississauga. I like Canada. Canada's a great place. Malt Muser, what's up, Malt Muser? How's it going, my man? Good to see you here on the feed. Thanks for stopping by. There's someone from Montreal as well. Never been to Montreal. Heard it's really cold. I don't fancy the cold too much. That's why I like Vancouver better. Even though it's rainy and wet. Yeah, but I don't think I can do the -40s that Toronto does. I don't understand how you guys do it, man. Seriously, it's crazy. A lot of good whiskey coming out of Canada though. Love the vintage Ardbeg t-shirt. Cheers, bruv. I mean, if you can call 2017 vintage, sure. You're making me feel old. Yeah, this is the 2017. I love the stuff that's happening in Canada, especially this one, the Alberta Premium. What's your thought on the recent spike in Islay Scotch price? Just like everybody thought, man. Shit. I don't know why they're doing it. I mean, I know why they're doing it. Money. But yeah, I mean, everybody's doing it, so they're doing it. What are you gonna do? It's the price you have to pay for this habit, I suppose. You know, and we always seem to get into this sort of discussion where people are like, you know, why should I spend £100 on the Les Ardbeg when I could spend 40 pounds on the Ardbeg 10 and keep drinking that. But as you can tell from my shelf or whatever, I like tasting different whiskeys, and I feel that if I want to do that, I have to pay the price for it. So it's unfortunate. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm buying less and less whiskey off late because it's becoming super unaffordable. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Scotch lover. Yeah, it's crazy that a simple Talisker 10 costs $70. That does not make sense at all. That absolutely makes no sense whatsoever. I'm with you on that. Why should it? But if people are buying it, then they're going to price it, right? I don't know. The Aaron 10 opens up after a few months. Yeah, Aaron's a tricky. I like the new stuff that they're doing, and I think they're doing a wonderful job. Old Aarons can be tricky as well. Hi, I'm from the UK Whiskey channel. Oh, thank you so much. Big up to Jeff Oxley, my good friend who lives in Taiwan, runs the G Whiskey channel, which is just a phenomenal channel. He has so much knowledge, that guy. He's so approachable. I love him. We have been friends for years as whiskey enthusiasts. First from connoisseur.com, where we both used to write reviews, and then on YouTube. And he's such a amazing guy, and I can't thank him enough for the shout out he gave me, and really turned a lot of his subscribers onto my channel, and for that, big up to my man G Whiskey. So yeah, with Aaron, the newer stuff I think is just phenomenal, especially their quarter cask. Their cask strength quarter cask is brilliant. I think the 18 is also very nice. They have some other wood finishes as well, which are very, very good. It's the older Aarons I feel that would take some time to open up, to come into their own, which is fun in its own way, Yeah, G Whiskey. Yeah, G Whiskey is awesome, man. So yeah, Aaron is a great brand. I met their owners. Well, they're not the owners anymore. So Paul Curry, his father owned and started Aaron, and then he sold that, and then he started the Lakes Distillery. I know that because one of my friends is a partner in the Lakes Distillery. So we had a lovely evening with Paul Curry, and he told us about Aaron. Aaron is a very new distillery. Anybody try the Glenglassaugh Revival? Yours was awful. Yeah, I tried the Revival. It was okay. I'm not a huge fan of Glenglassaugh yet. I think they need to do some basic hygiene stuff and get their core range in place. And I think that's really important, and I think they've done that well. Glenglassaugh to me was a very prestigious brand, but with the Torfa and the Revival, not really doing that stellar a job as I would have thought. Though some of their older stuff is good. A friend of mine gave me one of his Glenglosses. I think it was a sherry cask. And I'm very sensitive to sulfur, so it was like super sulfuric for me. I didn't like it. Interesting. Are you getting any hate from bourbon community? No. Actually, no, I'm not. You know what? So I think there's like two sides to the coin. There's one set of people who are like, you're absolutely right, Pappies are overrated, they taste like shit, I don't know why people pay so much money for them. And the other side is, yo, maybe there's something wrong with those samples because they're not as bad as you think they are. But I don't think I'm getting any hate, honestly. I was definitely let down. So I don't know if it's because the sample is tainted, but then when I did a couple of reviews, I had a lot of people in the comments going, "Yeah, you're right. That's exactly what I tasted." So I'm like, "Well, maybe the samples are fine." But then there are some who are like, "No, that's not what we tasted." So I'm kind of torn, and I don't know how to verify that. To be honest, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get my hands on a bottle of any of the patties to verify that. So it is what it is as far as my review is concerned. It stands until I can prove otherwise. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I was chasing that unicorn for the longest time, and it was interesting that it sort of fell in my lap by accident. Um, are they tainted? I don't know. I know they're original, that's for sure. I know that for sure because I know where my friend bought them from, and I went and looked it up. So they're definitely authentic. Um, did they become spoiled? I have no idea. I really have no idea. Have you guys tried the new carches? The Port and Madeira finish. The Fish 2023 carches. Great whiskey this. Very nice. I think Madeira works well with the Laphroaig spirit. The one thing I'm really angry with Laphroaig for is just state on the label, right? Whether it's non-chill filtered or colored. And this whiskey is neither, right? It's natural color and it's non-chill filtered. But for some reason they don't want to write it on the label. I don't know why. Has anyone tried Baines? I have tried Baines actually. A nice PR is the perfect complement to a good cigar. What's PUERH? Is it a bourbon? Pikesville? Elijah Craig? I'm lost. Tea. Ah. Yeah, I'm not much of a tea drinker. I like to smoke my cigars actually with just really cold water. Sparkling cold water. I like smoking my cigars with that. With the Laphroaig, I think the Madeira cask maturation really suits this the Laphroaig spirit personally. I think they've done a good job. I mean, it's a little unremarkable, but it's still very good. You know what I'm saying? And again, become quite expensive. 85, 90 pounds, I think, for a bottle of sub 10-year-old whiskey. But that's the problem, right? So if you see there, see that? Those are all my facial bottles that I've been collecting since, I want to say 2008 or 9. So I have to buy it and I have to put it on the shelf because if there's a year missing, then I get anxiety and I can't sleep. So that's tough. Anyway, so I'm gonna wrap up in like 5 minutes. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate this. If you have any questions about whiskeys behind me, on the bar, anywhere, ask me now. I'll give you a little rundown of it. I've got some Japanese in there, some Campbelltowns. That's my Buffalo Trace antique collection over there. Those are my Ardbegs. Thank you. Great live chat. Thank you, Christine Camley. I appreciate you joining in. I think you're the only female viewer on my channel, so you're special. The Glenfiddich 51.5%. Yeah, the Distiller's Edition. Is this the one you're talking about? Yeah, this is the Distillery edition. This one is a 51%. I think that's the one you're talking about. I have it. Look at that cork. It's almost about to go. I think I'm opening this after like 6 years. Whoa. Interesting. Wow, that is interesting. That is really interesting. Yeah, so this Glenfiddich 15 is a Distillery edition found only at the Distillery. This is bottled at 51%. This is an older bottling. I'm not sure what year this is. I know I got this at least 10 years ago. At least 10 years ago. So imagine the normal 15, but steroids. The Killerman Sanig is very good. Good dram. I have a bottle lying around here somewhere. It took a while to open up. It took a while for me to start liking it, but I think I did eventually. I think Killerman is doing some fantastic work. To me, they're like they're the yardstick. Ooh, buy the Sanig today for sure. Get it. Good whiskey. To me, Killerman are the yardstick or the benchmark on how to make sure that when everything is pristine, how you can come up with a fantastic product. And if you pay complete attention to detail and don't industrialize your distillery, you can produce just amazing stuff. Yeah, just look at what MACALLAN's done, right? Industrialize the whole thing. A product line so massive that's next to impossible for people to just go and do quality control. I don't know how it works. So many bad whiskeys coming out. It's not even funny. Sugar Kitty. Yeah, Killerman 100% Isla is one of my favorites for sure. Lucky enough to visit the distillery, and they showed us the Rockport farm where they grow the barley. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's one of my favorites. 100% Isla is a super dram. Is a lovely dram, and I think they're doing more of it. In fact, one of their festival releases was 100% Isla. Really, really good. Really good. I'm about signing off now. If you have one more question about any of the whiskeys I have or anything, I'd be happy to take one before I say goodnight. Cool. Thank you to everyone who tuned in. It's highly appreciated. I was chilling and having a drink, so I thought I'll share the evening with you guys. I really appreciate it. We've Grayskull. Thank you. Thank you for being there. It's highly appreciated. All right, guys, I'm gonna sign off now. I'm the bastard who tried a Laphroaig code. Go ahead, try that Laphroaig code. It's all yours. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate it. Whiskey and Ardbeg, I'm gonna come and check your channel and hope we can work together. Thank you. Hey, Krishna, my man. How you doing? So good to see you finally. Krishna has been a long time subscriber of mine, and we always have amazing chats in the comment, and I hope to have a drink with Krishna one day. He's like my favorite commentator, if you like. Whiskey Nerd is amazing too. With Loch Lomond, I'm a huge fan of Loch Lomond. I think the 14 and the 18 are brilliant. I really love those. I think both the 12-inch Martin and inch Moen are also very, very nice. Ooh. But I think my pick is My pick is the 18. I'd go for the 18. Hey Ramesh, how you doing, Ramesh? Thank you for joining. I really appreciate it. Very kind of you. Fine. How you doing? So Ramesh and I also have chats on the comments. It's good fun. It's good fun chatting with like-minded whiskey nerds. Krishna, where are you based, Krishna? Are you in Canada? Seems like a lot of people who watch my channel are from Canada. Which is strange. Yeah, Sugar Kitty, the Laphroaig 18, definitely wonderfully balanced, one of my favorites. Good whiskey that. Really, really like it. I think Laphroaig is doing some good work. And I think they're producing some excellent whiskey. I knew about how I was just wondering if you had a chance to. Sorry, didn't catch that. I've not had the Bimber Compass Box release. Sorry. So that's something I want to get my hands on because I like both. I love Bimber. I also like Compass Box. So I'll try and get my hands on that. And Krishna, you're in Sydney. Oh, you're up late. Damn. Did you get up to pee and now you hopped on a live feed? What's going on? Oh, for sure. Ramesh, thank you so much. I will. I have plans on visiting hopefully next year. So definitely, if I am in the region, I have family in San Francisco, so I'll most probably end up there at some point. So we'll definitely give you a shout, and if you can maybe catch a whiskey together someplace, that would be amazing. It would be lovely to meet you guys. Cool beans, man. I think I'm gonna hop off. Really appreciate you guys joining in. Thank you, man. This was awesome. You're right, Christine. You guys are a wonderful bunch of people. Thank you so much. All right, man. Have a great evening, guys. Good night.